There's always a gap between policy and reality on the ground, especially in the field of foreign affairs. But sometimes that gap stretches so wide, you really have to ask yourself why governments are so interested in maintaining a fiction, in maintaining something that literally cannot take place. This is now the case with the two-state solution, or the existence of a Palestinian state sitting side by side, Jewish one. There was a time when it could have worked. The Arab Peace Initiative was, I think, the last serious moment, but that's 21 years ago. It's history. Now we've got 700,000 settlers in East Jerusalem and the West Bank. There is no government or conceivable politician or generation of politicians in Israel, either this or the next, that could move them. The green line has been erased for good. So how is it that every European government, the US government, still proposes a two-state solution as the only answer? How is it that the Palestinian Authority still talks about talks that can never take place, as the land on which Palestinian state exists is being annexed? How is it that this survives as policy when the deepening reality is a Jewish minority dominating an Arab majority from the river to the sea? The doublespeak about a two-state solution was on show for all its tattered finery in a debate in the British Parliament that would outlaw BDS, boycott, divestment and sanctions movement. Michael Gove, the minister who proposed the bill, attacked BDS on two counts: that it fostered anti-Semitism at home and it contravened the two-state solution. The opposition abstained, allowing the second reading of the bill to proceed. Now, this was happening on the very night in which bulldozers were ploughing their way through Jenin camp, on the very night in which a full-scale military assault was being launched on a camp with 15,000 people crammed into half a square mile. On the very night, an extra layer of impunity was being given to this Israeli state. Gove said anyone who voted against his motion was an anti-Semite. Now you've got to ask yourself, is this an accident? Because cumulatively, the outside world's refusal to react to what its chief ally in the region is doing amounts to the brightest of green lights to Israel to continue on its current path. The people in the driving seat of those bulldozers, figuratively, make no bones about their intention. Itamar Ben-Gvir, Israel's Minister for National Security, and Smotrich, the leader of the religious Zionism party, want to force as many Palestinians to leave as they can. They want another Nakba, and they say so. The settlers burning Palestinians out of their houses and homes and villages get the full backing of the military. None have been prosecuted. So at least they're being honest. But Michael Gove, or the man being touted as our next Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, definitely are not. Both have Palestinian blood on their hands.